Welcome back to our Jurassic World Jurassic Difficulty Challenge. There is a storm inbound. I have begun setting up this section of the park and styling it a little bit after sort of a swamp type area here. That's what I'm trying to go for. We need to get some more vegetation in here. This is kind of the first pass at trying out some decoration trees and stuff and some different water levels to like create something here. Is it going to look like anything when it's done? I honestly don't know, but we're playing around. We'll figure it out. We'll get this looking like something, and we'll probably extend the design to the Pyroraptor enclosure, unless some other inspiration hits me for how to design that pen in particular. It's a nice looking park, though. Looking across it here, it actually looks like something. It doesn't just look like a bunch of squares with dinosaurs in them. We actually have some... I'm actually really happy with this part in particular. I thought this turned out really nicely, this ravine. Let's see. Hatching a cat soon. We've got one Sino ready, another one on the way. Our fossil dig seems to have been completed. Oh yes, and let's get those shelters open for this storm. Looks like we're pretty stably at 5 stars, so really I'm just indulging myself by getting out the last few dinosaurs I want to get out here. Let's find our cats. Yeah, so the comfort threshold here is probably like 85%. So there's an important comment brought up. Ketz actually has a, I don't like that he's like right on the edge there. Ketz actually has a pretty, oh, that's unfortunate too. Gate going down when the Carno's right there. That's really bad. Is he sleeping? Oh, he's sleeping though. Get in there. Fix the gate before he notices. But yeah, a low comfort threshold like that on certain storms that'll cause breakouts. We saw that with the Raptors in some mode or another. I forget which map that was, but you get the occasional worse storms that caused much more problematic behavior. And, okay, we wanted to hatch another egg here. Yeah, just this one, so we can get this going while the storm is running. Oh, that took just slightly too long to get there. That Carno actually did slip out of the pen. That's like our first proper breakout we've had recently, or maybe in the whole build. I'm not even sure. Oh, there's a goat! The goat also made a run for it. Well, there he goes. Let's get him moved back. What else is damaged here? You. Fix. Do a quick pass through the park here for repair jobs. Fence appears to be good over here. Your tasks are full. Why don't we grab the other guy? Fix you, and then we're actually full. Well, you can pop over here real quick and grab that. And whatever else we might have. Probably want to put a different ranger station down in this third section of the park, maybe. That should be queued up to be fixed, but whatever. That's fine. So, Sinoceratops. Which one was the alpha? I think it was slot 2, right? Yeah, there's definitely some quirks and issues with the aviary and lagoon systems. The thing I really hate is when the drones get stuck and they can't like properly dart a dinosaur that's dying, and they just sit there trying over and over again to dart it and just never actually make contact with it because of like hitbox issues. And yeah, exactly what you're saying there. Like there's no way to manually control it then and take care of it yourself. So you just gotta wait for the dinosaur to die. We've lost a few pterosaurs to being unable to treat them. Yes, thank you. Keeping the park closed until the contract comes in is actually probably a really quirky meta choice to make. Like, this is the best contract here, and this probably just gets solved almost immediately upon reopening the park. Or the shelters, that is. Oh, that is an Apato that died of old age, huh? That's unexpected. So our alpha here is large appetite. No particular Apato alpha. I mean, we could try and breed an Apato alpha, I guess. If we get a viable one, we can hatch extra Apatosaurus if we want. I guess we don't really need to. The park is like complete, so we don't even really need Apatosaurus, to be honest. But whatever, we'll clone a few. We're still waiting on some other stuff. We got actually very little money. We actually don't have that much money. I was gonna say we got money. We can goof around. No, we only have $3 million bucks. Actually, not swimming in cash. Wait, look at that. Wait, why are there all these extra Therizinosaurus fossils? What is this? We only need 2 to finish, and we've got 5. Usually it's not like that. You can't sell these or anything. Huh. Very strange. I wonder if that's unique to the Theri or some of the other DLC dinosaurs like that. No, we still saw Dimetrodon digs, right? Didn't we see something like that where Dimetrodon was still available as a dig site even though we completed the genome? Yeah. 100% Dimetrodon, but it's completed and there's still fossils. So there's some weird thing with the DLC dinosaurs where they have extra fossils. Very strange.
This objective has a little something for everyone, but mostly for you. Read it when you get a chance.
Okay. Oh, we got that Sino coming in. Yeah, there it is.
The more guests
so, Lonely probably needs food. Yeah, ground fiber actually has
the more people we can convert into dinosaur fans. And the only place they can see and visit them for real.
That's a Gambia calcarana Sinoceratops, which is kind of maybe just like a muted version of the regular Sino.
It's right here.
Looks fine. Nothing exciting.
Right. The Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with...
The other one is Solar and Rana. That's just the regular Sino, I'm pretty sure. He is really mangled right there going down that hillside. Look at that leg. Holy shit.
It's more famous.
That's rough.
Cousin, the Triceratops.
Alright. How are you guys doing? Still not enough ground fiber. What are the Iggies eating? The Iggies are eating. We don't have comfort data, of course, so we don't know what the Iggies are eating. Great, fantastic, awesome. Let's just get some data here real quick. We definitely have some space because there's like no plants on the upper ledge here. So it might be... Oh, they're probably eating fruit, and then the fruit is providing the fiber incidentally. Yeah, okay. Ground fruit. Yeah, so we just... They actually do work really well together then, the Iggies and the Sinos over here. So we can just go ahead and layer a little bit extra. Oh, that one's not supposed to be outside there. That's what is that? Tempeschia? No. That's calamites. Get rid of that bush. That should be calamite trees over there for fun. Okay, so they got their ground fiber.
Animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort.
Since we are only having these guys, we can also fill this part up a little
I'm
bit.
sure you get what I mean.
I don't know. We should check if the Iggies need open space when we get some comfort data here. Okay, another corpse. That is a Nasuto. That's fine. Get out of here, Nasuto. We have a Kets to release. We should get that done. Let's get the last Sinoceratops over here. And then fossils are just about done, which will be the Therizinosaur.
Complete the objective. And that's what you've done.
Alright, there's our second Cats. This one is Death Valley Calcarana. So yeah, Champlain Pilo and Death Valley Calco. So we got this one's more red on the face. I like this one better, I think. I like the red. It makes me think of the Kenner Quetzalcoatlus, which was very red. Red and black, kinda. Alright, cool. A couple of Ketzes to just provide a ton of star rating. We could fit a third one in here with little effort. Probably we could fit 4 or 5 in here with little effort. Can you do a park with like just Ketzes? Just Ketz Park? You probably could. Very high density. Alright, fossils are done. Let's get the theory sorted. We might have to build up a little bit of a cash reserve. Yeah, we can synth this, but... Alright, let's get a pattern instead of the film one. Just take a look at that. I thought about doing, like, aviary / lagoon only park build, but kind of felt like it might be boring. Probably just push some humble into this. Just roll the dice. It looks like they don't have any associated penalty genetics, so I think we'll just, yeah, grab a little humble. 1,000,003. We can synth that. Two Apatosaurs. I guess we can just release these two and then sell off the eldest Apatosaur in the herd, which is probably imminently dying anyway. Alright, we'll rest you. And then what else? I think there isn't much else, right? We get that theory in, we work out the theory pen the way we want it to be, and then some Iguanodons. I want to see a few more Iguanodons. How's our visibility down here? Pretty okay. The back corner is not really visible, but that's not that big of a deal. But we don't want to do those Iggies yet because we just don't have the cash flow for it. And this is still that Nasuto. Okay, great. I was going to do something now. I'm forgetting what I was going to do. Oh, ranger station. We need a ranger post. Yeah. Vehicle under threat. Vehicle is always under threat. It's a perpetual crisis, that vehicle. Alright, let's put in a ranger station over here too. A response facility, that is. There's just plenty of room for it, so we might as well. Just right off of the main boulevard. Who cares? It's fine. Well, then this one can administer these two spots, I suppose. And maybe the Giga too. Yeah, I think that's not bad. What's currently doing the Giga? 16. I wish these highlighted. 16 and 18 in addition to the aviary. 16, 18. Yeah, so this one we'll just remove from these now so we remember which ones it has to go to later. I was also thinking we could do something more with this Gigapen, but I don't have any ideas. I was trying to come up with something, and just nothing was really popping into mind. We could just give him a special tree. There you go. A special tree for the Giga. Who's dying? Who's dying and why? You are dying because... I don't know. Your legs don't work very well, and you're taking a long time to get to the meat? Or the water? Or vice versa? Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. He's just eating. He's fine. He's just not very smart. He's just a little dim. Alright, Iguanodons. They do have an open space need. They barely meet it, but barely meeting it's not the end of the world. Actually, if we're going to expand the Iguanodon herd, it kind of is a problem. And Sino number 3 is Death Valley Pelophylax. That is a pretty bland looking Sinoceratops. Not a fan. So, if we're not expanding these guys, they have just enough ground fiber. The Iggies have plenty of ground fruit. So what we need to do is we actually need to clear some space in here and actually put in some proper ground fiber. So why don't we do, maybe this ledge up here will be a good place for it. It's a really hard call as to which of the original maps I consider the hardest, just because, like, the hardest one was the first one we did because it was the first one we did. I've been meaning to go back and redo Canada, just even if not in a video, just for fun, to check it out. But I personally feel like the last one, Southwest, was not bad. And I'm not sure if it's just because we hit the ground running on it just right or something. I'd have to like watch the video back. Maybe we got some really good contracts that really boosted it early or something. It's really hard to say. Okay, so they have a pretty good margin there on ground fiber. Actually, far more of a margin on ground fiber than they really need. So why don't we actually massage that a little bit? There we go. Get a little more open space for the Iggies so that we can add another 1 or 2. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I would say the one where you can't use skins is the one I have the least interest in redoing, but that's not because of difficulty. No traits, Death Valley Pelophylax. That might be a really cool skin combo. Very interested to see that. $2 million bucks. I think we can swing that. So you do that. You can take a rest. Let's cycle out the Apatosaurs. Apato number 3 is long-lived. 1 is not. So you're probably a dead man walking, right? 119, 113, yeah. Apato number 1. Cycle out. And how are we doing on Nasutos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's plenty of Nasutos. And we can get these guys out while that one gets sedated and moved. We'll just drop 1 over here and 1 over here. Sell this guy to the dog food factory.
Commencing asset transit.
Comfort 97%. You think you're missing some tall leaf. I think you're a liar, but
Asset transportation underway.
we can help out a little bit. We can sneak a little bit into the river.
Delivery has been
A little bit of plant on the fringe of the river is okay. There's plenty of water in here. I'm actually going to sneak a bunch of extra in just so I don't have to constantly worry if the Apatosaurs are being a little weird and janky.
Asset transportation complete.
Now he's missing forest. How are you missing forest? I can't have destroyed that much. Oh, because we're over right now, probably. Yeah, we're probably high on population, I would think. Yeah, pop 5? Is that normal or not?
There was a time when I'd try and tackle something like this objective. But I think
Amenities,
it's probably
tickets,
better suited
profits.
to someone like you.
Whatever, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 is the number of Apatosaurs we're supposed to have. How did this get somehow worse? Bit confused by that. It's almost like by updating the plants, we like broke it, made it recalculate things, and made it unhappy with its enclosure, which is weird. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the one that died first was the alpha and it had like social or something. That's probably what it was. Probably the original alpha was superior to this one. Yeah, we could sneak a little bit into some of these hillsides too and try to make this work. Or we just sell off another Apato and call it a day. We don't really need them. Yeah, you know what? This is, at this point, we're completely just inundating this river in plants, and I don't like it aesthetically. I'm okay with having some plants creep into the river, because that's not unreasonable, but once the whole thing is just jungle time, it's kind of weird, and I don't like it. So let's just undo a little bit of this plant work we just did and just sell off a whole Apatosaurus and call it a day. So we'll figure out who's the next most dead Apato and just get rid of them. And that's that'll be that. Alright, that looks fine. Now, Apatosauruses. Who's dying? Who is dying? You are 119 out of 147. You have some life in you. But the other ones have way more life in them, so it's you. And what did our new guys come out to be? We got a Yukon Blank. Yeah, that's about what you'd expect. And a Solar Del Hosco Calcorana, which actually, it's a little dark out, but that's a pretty distinctive stripy pattern there. It at least gives it a look as something other than just a big dumb elephant looking guy. That's a pretty decent skin combo. Like for an Apatosaurus, of course. We always have to add that asterisk all the time. Yeah, and everybody else should be chill. They should have pretty good margins. So that leaves us with 4 Apatosaurs, which is perfectly fine. We got a... Yeah, the problem with the Amarga in particular is that it's got the lowest appeal per area it takes in the park. So it's not hard to, like, fit necessarily, but it's low appeal for what it is.
Asset collection request.
I don't know. I'm usually not so worried about optimizing which one's the best of any species. It's usually just about some theme or what I feel like using, so. Oh, also this ranger station is, it exists. So let's get it going. Ranger team at 9 can handle 1, 2, I suppose, and then Ranger Team 10 can just handle the Giga. Feels a little like he's got too easy of a job, but it is a Giga, so maybe, you know, that's not unreasonable.
Transportation in progress.
Alright, we're getting that Theri in here. And that should be it for species, right? Does the Theri already count here? Let's check. 20 species, yes. So, 269% appeal is probably the highest park appeal rating we've ever seen in one of these. Food coverage is down a little bit. I don't think I even care. Accommodation rating is 89%. That I would like to fix, because why not? We have the space for it, and it's just simply slapping another hotel down over here next to the existing hotel. And it gives us a little bit more of something to do with this side of the park. So I'm happy to add it.
That's another objective down. Appreciate the help.
And I still haven't really decided what to do with these Pyros. What I might do is we just might make their pen kind of an extension of the Theri Swamp area we're working on. Without, like, really pushing it. We can just kind of take the color palette we're using and mix that in here a little bit maybe and call that good. Because it's not like it's... The really interesting areas to play with are like the ones we actually tour. That we can check out at the end.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, maybe it's a reaction. Oh, look at that Theri. Holy shit. It's red and blue. That's wild looking. I wish you were not so close to this tree. There we go. There's a good look at its face. This is a fantastic Theri. Okay, it needs forest, needs a lot of ground leaf. Let's get the ground leaf in first. Do we want... I'm trying to figure out if we want some of these trees or if we want just leafy climbers. Probably some leafy climbers like in the waterway. A bit. What if we just kind of dash this through? Try and keep it a little sparse and spread out so that like the darker, muddier texture doesn't get washed out beneath. That we can, yeah, pull that back a little bit there.
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Therizinosaurus. And believe it or not, those huge claws you see, they actually help to feed on vegetation. For
1222.
But,
ooh, there you are in sunlight. Oh, also, this Leafy Climbers is the one with the logs, huh? Or at least some logs? Yeah, no, that's the one with the logs. That's a good aesthetic for this enclosure for sure. Pretty happy to see that.
Do me one favor, okay? Don't let it near my hair with those
And it's good. That's an enclosure. Alright. That's a vibe. Swamp Theory. Doing Swamp Theory things. Swamp Theory. From the makers of Swamp Thing. This is a really cool theory. And this one's not humble or anything either. Looking tall. Surveying his domain. Yeah, sauropods are pretty cool. They were like the meta in the first game, so I suppose that's part of it. Did I already say that already? I'm wondering if was I thinking of saying that, or did I actually say that? Now I don't remember. Maybe I said it twice. Yeah, I really like this theory. That's really nice looking. Oh, we did the little shake for the rain. Shake again. Do it again. Shake for the people at home. Theory. That's the drinking animation, which is a very strange one. Oh man, we gotta look at the shake animation. That can be our little thumbnail. Shaky theory. Yeah, we gotta get them from the sunlit side, so you get that pattern in there. That's a pretty cool pattern. I really want to see this red with some other patterns. This red is really nice. Yeah, we should probably try and get another theory or something out, maybe, just for the fun of it. You have absolutely zero fuel. That's wild. You usually catch that before that happens. Okay, so how do we feel about this theory exhibit? Do I consider this complete? I think I consider this complete. It's not our greatest work, but it's got its own vibe at least. Alright, how are we doing on cash? 8 million bucks. Let's hatch another theory here. And let's just get one out. So let's just go ahead and get rid of Humble and fully... Oh no, that's already fully counteracted. Never mind. Yeah, forget that. Just do the theory. And then I want some Iguanodons, and then that'll be the last dinosaurs we add to the park. These guys have a chance at Fussy still. I'm gonna just go ahead and... Oh yeah, they're a nightmare, that's right, I remember. I guess we do that. We could just take the short-lived, but it feels wrong. We'll just try and get a decent Iguanodon out here at the end to look at, just for fun. Okay, so we've got that going down. Why don't we do a little bit of a tour while we wait for those? We can go ahead and check out our first little tour we put in over here, the Herbivore Tour. Yeah, a big group of Allosauruses feels right. It feels like they belong in a pack. Yeah, so it looks like we take off and then we start to head over towards the river. I couldn't remember which direction this tour actually went in the first place, but that's a pretty good vibe because you're just going across the herbivore area, see them all doing their things, and then the water appears in front of you as we drive down towards it. I didn't even notice any Stygimolochs. Might have been too small, I wasn't paying enough attention. And then we get the little ridge here on the side of the river valley. Looks like the rain's ending. We got our family of Apatosaurus right in the way. Immediately smacking the truck and disrupting our entire tour. I suppose, in some sense, this is a mistake, having the water this close to the tour path, and it should ideally be separated enough that you don't get constantly slapped by Apatosaur tails trying to get over there. Who taught you to drive? Go. Go around. There you go. You did it. Gotta love the Urano galloping in front too. Nice close view. Yeah, I really like the JWE1 Allo just because there was less competition for cool large carnivores in that game, but the social need of 1, or limit of 1, really did suck a lot. What really sucked about it is when you got the social genes, the limit was 1 to 1. So if you gave it a social gene, the limit was like 5 to 5 or 4 to 4 or something like that. So you always had to have the exact number to make them happy. I don't know why it wasn't coded in as 0 to 1 for the social need. That way when you scaled it up, you could have, you know, 1 extra allo margin, and they wouldn't get mad as soon as a single allosaur died. That always was really disappointing to me with the, I think it was the Allo and the Tyrannosaurus that were like that in that game, if I remember correctly. I always found that really aggravating. I always like to have at least 1 more dinosaur over the minimum population so they don't get upset, and you just literally couldn't do that. Oh, we see some Nasutos over there playing around. Oh no, do we have a storm coming? God damn it. Alright, aborting the tour. We got a storm. Just like in Jurassic Park itself, we got to pull the plug here and deal with a storm. So we've seen most of it. Do I want to tour the rest of this? I think it'd be kind of neat to see the ridge and look down into the river valley. We'll do the rest of that tour later. We can pop in the truck and just drive it manually. Let's see. Let's get these guys going. Theory egg looks... 2022 skin. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We need a new skin theory. Ooh, good Iguanodons, though. This one's blank, but we'll hatch it anyway. How are we doing in cash? 8 million bucks? Yeah, let's try another time for an interesting Therizinosaur to end the park build with. And if we get another... If we get the same skin again, well, we'll probably just take that as fate and have just one theory in the park. Or hatch the 2022, and actually we'll probably just ignore it at that point.
I really like this next objective, and I will like it.
Ooh, so there it is. There's the problematic storm. Okay, well, shit. This might really suck. This might really suck. If we sedate the cats... We don't have a good way to wake them back up. Because you need 2 aviaries to wake them back up. Otherwise you have to wait for them to just wake up. Which kinda sucks. We could just ignore it and hope for the best. Maybe the storm will be over quick. I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Even more when you complete it.
So is just every new dinosaur in the DLC a cranky piece of shit except for Dimetrodon? I guess so. Presumably these are all, yeah, the same issue with 80% comfort. The only one from base game I could think of that was like that was the Velociraptor. Kind of surprising. Immediately damaging my Pyroraptor gate. A classic prank from the JWE gods.
I'm always excited to see a new addition to the park. It's like Christmas morning, but Santa has fangs.
Ha ha ha. And our shelters are open. Alright, are the pyros contained? Sure. Yeah, the Ketzes... That's actually a bit of a penalty. Because that's not easy to deal with. Sorry, what are you doing? Tranquilize this injured Dimorphodon, my dude. Alright, we'll check that. Anything else? Looking good. Come on, end. 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 End the storm. End the storm. End the storm. They just never stayed in the circle in the first game? Yeah, I don't remember that. Socializing wasn't much of a mechanic anyway in the first game, so... Okay, what else is damaged? I mean, you're working on it. You're working on it. There's a little bit of fence damage there. A little bit of fence damage here. They're conspiring. It was always funny to see, like, Struthies do that. Can the storm end, please? I guess we are on slow mode. We can speed it up. Alright, who died? Who dead? That is a Kentro died. Okay, well, let's get you taken care of. Breed some new Kentros, I guess, too. Try and refresh some stock here. Thirsty social week accommodated. Seems fine. Okay, and another corpse. Another dead Kentro. Well, you're making it really easy for me to reintroduce some more Kentros, I guess. And who else is injured? Okay, you're sedated. Let's grab you. Get you treated. I guess we have to find the other one ourselves, because we're not going to get told where it is. It is an Allosaurus. Minor injury. Mobile vet, get on that. Wow, this storm needs to piss off already. Please leave. Please leave.
Transportation.
You dumbasses. Alright, easy to sedate this guy now. He's hurt himself, so... stop it, Ketzes. Stop it. Why in the world would the Ketzes even be mad during a storm? They're in a biodome. Like, they're not even in the rain. Maybe they want to be in the rain. Maybe that's why they're mad. They really like the rain, and they're like, why can't I enjoy the rain? Alright. Seems like we're doing alright. Did we sustain damage to the dome? Oh, we did. Very much sustain damage to the dome. Just no actual breakouts. Yeah, you're... Don't. Repair. Repair. We'll just... Yeah.
Asset has been
Okay.
selected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every flying creature I've ever seen during a storm was perfectly happy to be under some sort of shelter of any type. Like... That's a good set of Kentrosaurs. Wow. How many do we have in the park? Two right now. Why don't we release all 5 of these, I guess? And then just cycle out the existing batch entirely? Okay, well, that Dimorphodon's still flying over. Let's get all the other dudes woken back up. There should be another pyro in here, I think. Also, maybe these guys didn't need to be sedated. I don't know what their security rating was.
Transporting asset. Transportation underway.
Don't know where to find their security rating, apparently.
Asset
It
delivered.
might be hidden under comfort data,
Asset has been delivered.
or I'm just not looking right spots. I don't know. Oh, they're a 5. Okay, yeah. So they would have been a problem. Obviously, the theory's going to be a 5. There's the last one.
Asset delivery
Go.
confirmed.
Get down on the ground somewhere.
Commencing asset
Tainted feeder? No, empty feeder. Well, why don't you fix it, idiot? Wait, is that... I guess I never assigned a ranger team here? Assigned to post, just this one. Yeah, I never assigned them to the post. I might have clicked on the dinosaur instead. That's probably what happened. Another corpse! Stop dying, dinosaurs. We want the park to be in, like, a stable, complete state so that we can, like, tour it and stuff and things and have fun with it. We don't want to have to sit here and maintain constant deaths and dying groups of dinosaurs. Are you done? Yeah, you're done. Okay, Dimorphodon, back in the thing. Return to home. Return to monkey Dimorphodon. Cats, back here. Oh, yes, of course, we gotta wait for that to actually be airlifted out. So we have to just sit here and just stare at the screen. There we go. 5, huh? I guess we'll use the 10.
understood.
Let's get that Theory egg.
Asset transportation.
Nice little Svalbard Calcarana theory. See what that looks like. Okay, Iguanodons. 1, 2. Kentrosaurs. Well, we'll get those Iggies out. Let's get the existing Kentros sedated and retired. So, there should just be 2 left. 1, 2.
Asset transportation in progress. Assets in the air. Collecting asset. Asset
Alright,
to be collected.
Kentrosaurus temporarily retired from the park. Iguanodon's coming in. Yeah, I thought that guy was on the other side of the fence for a second there. I was like, what?
Delivery.
Missing open space. We can probably fix that. These guys don't need any trees. Did the Sinos actually need any trees? Also, nice skin, Limpopo Pilo. Is that what we had before, though? It might have been. Svalbard Pilo. No. So that's a darker... That's a darker base skin, which looks really good with the yellow stripes. Yeah, that's a good Iguanodon. Alright, so these guys, yeah, no tree need. No tree need whatsoever. And then the Sinos, which of course have no comfort data, because why would they have comfort data? Comfort data? Nah. Nah, we don't need that. That's pretend. It's pretend information. Check. The Sinos. My dudes. Alright. 5 on the ground. Yes. Panicking, missing open space. Amazon blank. Yeah. We could see enough of him there in the light to know that he's not too cool looking without any patterns. He is an Iguanodon, so he gets points for that, though. Right. Cat's ready for treatment. Stop being an asshole during storms, friend.
Collection.
Away you go. I'd like it to be daylight so that I can tour more of the park. That'd be great.
To collect the asset.
Yeah, stats checks get a little tedious in the late game. That's for sure.
Asset transportation underway.
They're mildly interesting maybe in the early game when you can, like, micro it, and it's kind of interesting, but yeah. So you're the existing alpha. Yeah, humble and social. I want you to be the alpha. You're way better than the rest of the pack. Oh, the tolerant one's going to take over. That's kind of awkward.
Assets in the air.
We don't want the tolerant one to be alpha. Well, there it is. Yeah, that's a problem, is what that is. $59 and $98. 2025. That's 45% dominance. So the difference is probably an age penalty. We have to sell 4. That sucks. Well, at least we got the C4. But now he gets to just leave right away. Oh well. Do we have comfort data? Great. So these guys do need forest, but not that much forest. Oh, most of this forest is here just to cover, yeah, the mouth of the river. Right. We could still trim it back, though. Make this work. Without, like, revealing the, yeah, that's not bad. The river still looks like it just, you know, fades away into somewhere. Maybe goes underground. That's fine. Actually, it took away too much forest. Okay. Okay, you're perfectly happy. You need open space and ground fruit and stuff and things. This will change, but they definitely need more ground fruit. I wonder if we'll have to fight for the humble to be alpha again. Or if he'll take it over. Okay, sell. Where are we at? Therizino, 2 minutes. Kentrosaurus releases in progress.
Transportation complete. Asset in transit. Transportation complete.
The way I see it, you sometimes have to bend the rules to get anything
Oh,
done.
we accidentally completed this
You seem to be
contract. I
able
never
to
even
work
looked at what the
within the
requirement was.
Take
I have
this
no
latest
idea
objective. You
what we
nailed
did.
it. Didn't
That's
even
funny.
have to requisition a hammer.
Ayo, link up with your friends,
Asset
please.
transportation in progress.
Find your friends, friend.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been collected.
Okay. Pop 4. 5th one's coming in. They should be fine. It looks like they got pretty good margins. Pop's still 4. But there's no way the last one messes that up. It's fine. Let's get this theory out. We can go check you out. And let's see what the Iguanodon situation is. Iguanodon 1 is back to being the leader. Okay, we're almost there. We actually have too much ground fruit now, so that's easy to fix. Oh, very interesting. That was that in the patch notes? Because I don't think it was. Okay, so the Iguanodon herd balance has been restored. That leaves us with at least 4 Iguanodons instead of 3. That feels a little bit better on social, at least. Still not, you know. We got rid of the best looking Iguanodon, unfortunately, but it's alright. Let's try desperately and see the tour. So we can switch vehicles here. Oh, it skips me to the end? Or there. Is this just like random vehicles? Why is there no rhyme or reason for which vehicle I end up in? I was kind of hoping there'd be some logical progression here. Okay, well, let's ride this vehicle. This one's coming up on the Iguanodon pen. We can check out a little bit more of this tour here. Kind of pick up where we left off. Something died, probably in a pseudo, hopefully. But we'll find out in a second. That's like the stuff that really needs to be in the patch notes when it's just bug fixes. Like, especially for something that's not obviously a bug. Explain the changes, please. But I'm used to game companies having awful patch notes, so whatever. What are these Apatosaurs doing? What is this? Are we just in like a breeding pile right now? This is wild. Oh, we're so close to getting into the Iguanodon pen. Oh, these Apatosaurs are having their way. Oh, we're gonna go sailing. Oh, there goes the car door. Yeah, honk at him. That'll fix it. That'll fix it, guys. What a good idea. Brilliant. Brilliant. Incredible. Incredible work. Incredible work, everybody. We're putting on a hell of a show here. I wonder what could have spooked the Apatos. What possibly could have spooked them? I like how that one truck just sailed through the middle of everybody else just fine. Somehow. These ones are like bugged out now. Oh, no, there they go. There they go. You can do it. Turn around. You can do it. You're gonna get out of there. Incredible work. We only hire the best here in Jurassic World. The Apatosaurs are forming some sort of Hydra beast. Fantastic as well. There's now 2 corpses in the park. And these idiots are just going to sit here and haunt. Can we get to the one that went through the gate, you think? Ah, there we go. We'll just do that. Alright, Iguanodon in its natural habitat. Hanging out in the cycad grove. Beautiful creature. Very lovely. I'd like to see... I want to see the look over the cliff down into the river when we come around to the other side. That's the last part of this tour I'd like to see. Now we got a Sinoceratops that just decided to get in our way. Oh god, it's like when you're slightly late to leave the house in the morning before a meeting or something and just everything goes worse and then suddenly you're just 20 minutes behind and there's nothing you can do about it. Seriously? Fucking move, man. Like, why are you standing there? Why there? Stand somewhere else. Okay, we're coming around the bend. We might actually get to see the view down into the river from the top of the cliff in a second. This has been an arduous journey, but we're almost there. At least this pen isn't as crowded. I mean, the other pen isn't really that crowded. It's just the Apatosaurs are, well, large, so... yeah, this view here, we're not really getting that much of a look at the valley. It's going to be nighttime before we even get done with this tour. Come tour 3 pens in Jurassic World. It only takes 24 hours sitting in a truck with no air conditioning to see 12 dinosaurs. Tickets are only $10,000. What is stopping you from coming? I love that I just hear more honking trucks. Just a complete broken traffic jam down there now. Yeah, it looks to me like we actually can't see over the cliff. We're not close enough to the edge. Alright, well, all that work, we don't even get a view.
Here's something that
Choose a
should be
contract.
of
I really
interest.
don't care.
Details are on your screen.
Dinosaurs. Okay, we got a dead Nasuto. What did I just... Oh, transport, finalize selection. One dead Nasuto. Stop getting in my way. Let me click on the Nasuto. There we go. And a dead Allo kind of sucks. That's not great. Humble, intolerant, intelligent. You were... Yeah. You're not even a good Allo, so I guess that's okay. Do not die, the rest of you, please. I would like you to stay alive. Let's check out our new Theri, now that we finished that tour. Missing some forest. Let's take care of that as well. Give me some tree. I need a tree. I need swamp tree. Swamp tree lives under decorations tab, which is over here. Missed a swamp tree. Get in the swamp. Alright, there it is. This theory is like the complete opposite of the other one. This one's completely subdued and like realistically colored, maybe. Just grays and blacks. Very interesting juxtaposition. Also, he's literally just holding a tree trunk right now. That's crazy. Look at that. Perfect alignment on the model. Yeah, these trees look nice. This is a pretty good aesthetic for this area, I think. These special trees. Oh god, now it died. Oh no! Not Allo2. Maybe we'll need to synth a new batch of Allosaurus before this is all done too. Long-lived and tolerant accommodating. Oh. Wait, if they were long-lived, we can just synth like a new humble alpha and try for some social? Yeah, we can just try a new batch and see if we get a few. Yeah, we need to bolster that pack back up. We can't end this park with a depleted allo population. That's no fun. The Nasutos I don't care about. But the allos, no, it's not acceptable. It's like daytime. I think we can go on a ride here at least. Let's check out our other tour. The gyrospheres. Beginning in the Carno enclosure, I was thinking of calling it the Carno Crest, because it's at the top of the hill before you descend into the canyon. Nice sliding door, very dramatic reveal of the drop ahead of us. Then we got the switchback here to get down into the canyon floor. Fun. I would take control of the gyrosphere to like speed this up, but then we lose the first-person view, right?
Can cause significant
Do we?
disruption and destruction. It is not our intention to worry you, but to
Oh,
help
for
prepare
fuck's
you
sake,
for
man!
potentially dangerous
Let me tour
conditions.
my park in
Please
peace.
listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather.
I really hope that's just a flavor thing and not actually a storm warning. I assume that's a storm warning. But maybe not. Maybe it's just rain's coming in or something. I would have think it would. I think the warning would have popped by now, actually. Also a little concerned that death icon is still 2, despite queuing up a bunch of things to get hauled away. The switchback here is pretty good.
Tropical storms have been known to occur in these parts. Please be mindful of the dangers
Okay,
posed by these
maybe the
storms,
gyrospheres
and
just
the
constantly
limited
threaten
conditions
people with
can change
storms.
at alarming speed. If you have any concerns, please speak to a member of staff.
Eventually we'll play with mods once the DLC has kind of run its course, and we can actually have steeper cliffs on some of these enclosure designs in the future. That's very far in the future. We're not going to play with mods for a while yet, but... Okay, yeah, then that's just some flavor stuff. We should be... We'll at least be able to get a peek into the valley here, which is nice.
The gyroscopic technology will keep you upright at all times, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about in a hamster ball in a dinosaur park. Absolutely nothing. There we are, down into the Pachyrhino / Monolophosaurus / Dreadnoughtus enclosure. Not a dinosaur to be seen. Man, this person looks so happy to be here, and there's nothing. What are you pointing at? There's nothing there. Susan, what the fuck? That's a tree, you weirdo. Oh yeah, maybe she's seeing something I'm not.
Hurricanes can cause significant disruption and destruction. It is not our intention to worry you, but to help prepare you for
Where
potentially
are the
dangerous
dinosaurs?
conditions. Please listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather.
Yeah, so there's definitely 2 more dead dinosaurs in the park, beyond the 3 that we flagged, which is a bit concerning. Maybe the other allos tipped over. I would assume, given that the allo genome was left with long lifespan, that the back part of the herd's got to be decently, have a decent lifespan, not age too harshly. Also, where are all the dinosaurs in this pen? Ooh, and we should be able to see the aviary soon, creeping through the trees here.
Although our gyroscopic technology
Is that it?
minimizes
Over that
the
rise right
impact of
there?
turbulent terrain,
I think it
it is
is.
still important that you keep your seat belts fastened at all times.
I guess it just spams the hurricane warning because there's no dinosaurs in view. There's a Dreadnoughtus. A beautiful Dreadnoughtus that really needs skin colors and patterns given to it. They really should give the alternates their own set of patterns and everything. It's such a good model, and it's just too bad that it's always the one skin.
The neck bones of Dreadnoughtus contain numerous pneumatic air sacs to help limit its weight. Paleontological
Oh, jeez. I'm looking at the one on the side and missing this one. We're coming right up underneath.
An avian-like respiratory system.
Yeah, the movie skins. It was really nice how they did it in the first game where they had the variants. Wow, right under the leg, right next to the legs, right under the neck. That's pretty cool. That is a great way to see Dreadnoughtus. Now all the dinosaurs are here. Nice looking Pachyrhinosaurs. Any Monolophosaurus anywhere? The whole herd is probably just sitting in a tree somewhere, hanging out. Oh, there's one. There they are. They're right ahead. 3 corpses in the park. We'll probably take a break from the tour to go clean up the park before we check out the aviary.
With a hollow construction, this crest would never have been used in conflict. Instead, its primary purpose was to attract the attention of others.
Look how it eats. Awesome. And then, yeah, the aviary, you get to see it again through the trees before you approach the gate. I'm really happy with this park. I like the way this turned out. This is great. Very cool. Very cool. We'll check that out in a second. All right. Where are the corpses at? 2 more dead Nasutos. Okay, that's a lot of dead Nasutos at this point. How many are left? We did a whole nother group. They should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still a lot of Nasutos. And that's a dead Stygimoloch. That is unexpected. How are you guys doing? 2, 3, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, they got plenty of friends. I think they're fine. I don't think we need to worry too much about them. And the Allos, 2 eggs, aggressive, intolerant, large appetite, intelligent, humble, large appetite. Well, we'll take you. I guess we can well, let's take a look at the Allos. So 2 died, right? 3 remaining. Lifespan 94, 81, 94, 81, 94, 81. So these ones aren't going to die before the park ends. I guess we could just take the 4th Allo and call 4 good enough. Let's see if we can get back to our gyrosphere. Never a moment to actually enjoy the park when you're done, is there? Okay. Where's the one coming up on the aviary? Here we go.
A stiff-tailed Chinese carnivore with piercing eyes and a daunting array of teeth. Monolophosaurus was one of the
Mono's
tested
solid.
theropods to have lived during the Jurassic
I like the
period.
personality they gave it in
Its
Camp
original
Cretaceous, too.
tenure on Earth.
Made it really distinctive. Would have been really easy for it just to be another small carnivore that just doesn't do anything special. And we enter the aviary. Ooh, and a Guts flies right overhead. Sounding incredibly loud. What is with that audio? That's... The mixing on that's really weird. Oh, and there's the drone coming in.
Among the largest largest animals to have ever taken flight is the Quetzalcoatlus. These astonishing long-necked pterosaurs can
Looks like the drone's having trouble shooting the Dimorphodon while it's on a rock, of course.
exceed that of a small bird.
Ooh, damn. That's dramatic. Wow. I bet you that Dimorphodon's just sitting there dying, and the drone just can't reach it. We literally talked about that this episode, and it's happening right now in front of our very eyes. Classic. Yeah, what is the audio mix on that cat's flapping, though? That's crazy.
A million years ago,
It's so, like, high in the mix.
home to an abundance of Quetzalcoatlus. These colossal pterosaurs would use their ginormous
You can see the Dimorphodons over there.
to scavenge across the semi-arid plains of what is now the state of Texas.
There is an ironically tragic.
Alright, let's come back to the tour in a frickin' second. What is going on with this drone? So the drone is trying to dart this dino sitting on the rock, completely unable to target it. The hitbox is completely fucked. So let's get the one that's in the air while it's in the air, I guess, and then get the other one after that. Either that or the Jeep was in there? Wait, actually, that might have been the Jeep scanning things. Yeah, because this is in patrol mode. Let's just drive this guy away. We'll let the medical team take over. I think they're just backlogged. That was the scanning drone, I think. It was actually was not bugged. Okay, a dead Stiggy. That's not a huge concern. You're dying for some reason, probably because of all the panic. We can't tell. Okay, your food is red, so you just need to eat.
Has unfortunately come for one of our animals. Clear the carcass from the enclosure.
We'll add that there. Okay, park taking care of some more. Is this getting taken care
Before
of?
it can spread disease.
It's probably a drone right there, right? Okay, get the one that's in the air then, if your hitbox is going to be a piece of shit. Come on, dude. Come on, drone, you can do it. You crappy little drone. Okay, let's just assume that they'll take care of it or they'll die. And let's try to finish this tour painfully again. Where are we? Okay, so this is, yeah, the back path out of the aviary. So we'll get the view from up on the cliffs and see how that looks. We missed a little bit of the section, but, you know. Or just remove the hitboxes for the drones. If you can't control the drone, why even have hitboxes matter for its dart targeting? It clearly uses the same, like, darting code that everything else uses.
Our weather forecasts
Like,
provide us with a small degree of advanced warning.
Just make it different, so it's not a problem.
Any important instructions to our park guests.
Alright, maybe we'll skip ahead to the cliff itself, if we can. Or maybe we'll just get stuck in other gyrospheres entirely. Okay, yeah, there's the view from up on the cliff. Nice. So you can actually kind of see down. It should get a little closer to the cliff in some of the other areas, I think. As close to the cliff and as close to what we're calling a cliff as we can get.
Machine,
At
made
least.
possible by science. Your safety is our main concern, which is why you're behind
Okay,
our
the
invisible
drone got it
system.
eventually. It took so long for them to take care of that. Like, painfully long. That's a decent view of that valley, though. That river valley. That's pretty good. And somewhere over there's a Giga, but nobody cares about that. Let's look at the trees. Look at that water that we can't even see, but I know is there. And then some trees. It's fantastic. Plus, who knows what the Giga is, to be honest. Alright, that's a pretty good look at tour and things here. Who's dying? You're getting attacked by pyros. You're still dying. 26% health. Are you fucking serious, dude? Eat a tree! They're literally there for you to eat. Are you skittish or something? No, you're just dumb. You're just a big dumb Apatosaurus. Where's the medical team? They're making their way there. Are they going to get there before it dies? Or is it going to eat a tree finally? It looks to me like he's heading in for a tree. This Allo is still not done. 2 minutes 32 for that. Well, let's see if this Apatosaurus dies or not. Don't you dare honk at him. He's eating. Do not be rude right now.
This Jurassic herbivore is one of the largest land animals to have
Alright, Apatosaurus is not going to die. Fantastic. Well, let's get our last Allo out and end the park build. Here it is, the new Allosaurus, the last dinosaur getting released into the park. We're considering this the final population now. That's a nice looking Allo though, with the red and the black. I like that. Gambia Rana. Gambia is a winning skin for sure. Alright, Catch-A-Raider Realm. We're actually just about to end the stream anyway because I just wanted to finish this park today, which is exactly what we've done. So it's a good time to leave. That is a nice Allo. That's a good way to end this. Let's make sure you're happy with the crew. You know, get you integrated with the rest of your pals. Actually needs forest. Really? Probably because the original alpha is not with us, which affects that. So we'll make this work. We'll sneak some extra forest in here for him. Don't want to end the build without them being happy. Even though it ruins a little bit the rocky front aesthetic here, it's fine. And what is this? What is this? Let me leave in peace. Where is this injury even? Oh, it is a little Dimorphodon injury. Probably residual storm damage, I guess? Oh, 11%. Oh no, you're dying. You're done. You're fucked. It's over for you. You're dead. How did this happen? How did he get to 11% health from an injured broken claw? What? From combat? Did they fight? Oh, maybe a dominance fight with the Dimorphodons? Okay, well, you know what? If we don't unpause the park, he never dies, and then he's alive. And it's fine. Alright, I think we'll call it here. This park, complete, successful park build. We can do one little last flyover of Main Street. Down into the lagoon here with the one Mosasaurus. Quick overview of the little enclosures we built, the little herbivore area. We could have made the herbivore area maybe a little bigger. We got this whole sector of the park over here that we didn't even use. And this little bit over here. But I mean, the canyon actually does extend through most of this section. So it's not entirely unused. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this park turned out. A lot of space in this map. This is a good map for building stuff. I had some fun with this one. It took a lot of time. You can see just looking at the playlist on the channel, we obviously got a lot more episodes out of this than usual, or than we even needed to 5-star this challenge. But it was fun, so it's fine. We're still even under power time. It's only 9 hours of actual game time here. Just taking our time and building a fun little interesting park. I really like this. I like the Dimetrodon Oxbow Lake thing we did here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll leave this one here. Catch you in the next park build.